Now, the fate of eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede is expected to be announced by the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. The ANC KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Executive Committee has been meeting in Durban, and our reporter Ayanda Mhlongo is there tracking the story for us. A very good afternoon to you, Ayanda. What's happening at the moment, and what do we know, if anything?
A very good afternoon to you, Peter, and good afternoon to our viewers. We'll be coming to you from the Coastlands Hotel here in Durban, where since yesterday the members of the ANC's Provincial Executive Committee here in KwaZulu-Natal have been meeting to discuss a number of issues. But I think the most important issue is that, of course, as you've mentioned, that of the embattled eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede, of course, also as well as the Mayor of Newcastle, Dr. Ntuthuko Mahlaba. Now, yesterday, the ANC, through its spokesperson, Nomagugu Smelani Zulu, saying that the report that for the past 2 months that we have been reporting on, that was to be done by the province's working committee, has been concluded and handed over to the PEC, and was going to then be deliberated by the PEC and get input from the leaders of the ANC before that a final decision can be made. And yesterday she did indicate that today an announcement on her fate, whether or not she will continue as mayor of eThekwini or the party will decide to recall her. And that decision was expected to be announced today. But Peter, from this morning we have been coming through here just to get an update, still been unable to get the leaders of the ANC to give us an update on their deliberations. Our sources inside say for the most part of the morning they have in fact been discussing the matters. We understand that there are those that are supporting that she be recalled, and there are other members who are saying that she must stay in office. Of course, the other consideration around the matter, Peter, is the fact that she does go to court on a Thursday. This will be her second appearance in that 208 million rand waste tender fraud case that will be heard. She appears before the Durban Commercial Crimes Court on Thursday, and so those that we understand are supporting her, saying that they would rather wait to see what the court case in terms of the outcomes of that matter before such a drastic decision can be made. And of course, that has been the same sentiments that have been shared over the past 2 months, Peter, by her supporters. You know that we covered the protests that took place here in the city of Durban, where her supporters wanted her to be reinstated, and saying that the decision by the party to suspend her was unfair, and that the party, of course, needed to consider the fact that she had not yet been found guilty, and they were just unhappy with the manner in which they felt she had been singled out. Also saying that there seems to be other leaders of the ANC that were hell-bent on using their positions to get rid of Gumede. So at the moment, Peter's have said it's still a waiting game. We don't know, but we are camping out here to get them. It's not just the members of the media, of course, Peter. I think in terms of the city of Durban, this has been a big talking point for residents here in their city. Many people wanting to know the decision by the party. You know as well that the municipality has had in itself a number of issues since Zandile Gumede's leave of absence. There's been issues in terms of council meetings. It's clearly divided ANC councillors, and we've been told that they've been unable to perform their duties. And so this is a matter that the ANC has to deal with quickly, not only looking at, of course, the ANC and the reputation of the ANC, but to look at the impact of what this is happening on the city as well on service delivery. So for now, Peter, it's still a waiting game.
All right, Ayanda, thanks very much indeed for that update. That's our reporter, Ayanda Mhlongo, of course, covering the story of the Mayor Zandile Gumede, who's been suspended at this time, and the ANC in the province deciding on her fate. And as Ayanda says, Mayor Gumede will have to appear in the Commercial Crimes Court in Durban on Thursday. For more on that story about the irregular procedures followed in a tender that was awarded that she's allegedly part of. Palesa?